Good morning, everyone. I'm going to introduce Keio University Roof Garden designed by MDP from a pattern perspective. In terms of the purpose of this pattern, taking up the idea of representations of nature, the whole design is based on the transposition of an aerial image of a small river. This image is initially read as 2D grid of pixels that are then transposed onto the side model. Each grid point can sample the brightness. The logic behind it is that the cell size represents the brightness of the original image. The higher the brightness of the image, the larger the cell size. In Grasshopper, the image sampler measures the intensity of the lights and darks, and then these values can be remapped to set a circle size. What MDP did is that they established 5 different paver types as shown here. The biggest circles correspond to the lightest areas in the image, while the darkest correspond to the pavers with no hole. You can set up 5 classes in Grasshopper, then attach each square with different values. For its utility, the apertures that result from these grid samples become voids and are either used for planting beds or extruded as cylinders that function as seating. For aesthetic, there is no clear separation here between voids and solids. The roof garden is more like a small structure that organizes textures, porosities, densities, and transparencies, the material in the complex spaces, just as in a natural landscape. Overall, the project is a productive contradiction. It is a tightly bonded and highly scoped landscape with granite pavers and plants, especially shrubs and dwarf bamboo, that at the same time displays some of the rich variety and dynamism that characterize a traditional Japanese garden. And the resulting of this pattern process is a smoothly differentiated surface with semi-enclosed areas that reflect the form of a braided river in plan. Since the image is by nature, it is messier than a pure mathematical formula or process. In the end, this produced space results as a very well-controlled prototype to be conceived on a larger scale. That's all. Thank you.